And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. We only have a bank offering crypto now, everybody. Just, one of the banks that have been around for a couple hundred years, offering crypto wallets, staking, DeFi, just like everything we could imagine. It's already here, everybody. But Crypto Hulk, the prices haven't gone up yet. I don't know when all that happens. I'm not worried. Ripple just came out with a Klingon cloaking device. That's what, if you guys watch Star Trek from like the 1970s and 80s and shit, Ripple just invented the Klingon cloaking device so that Bank of America can then put all their transactions on the XRP public ledger, the ledger, and no one will see what exactly they're doing. It's brilliant. It's all planned. All this shit's planned out, man. Come on, man. Now, one thing that's not planned is this right here. Crypto Hulk's peddling. He's peddling another. These are at Costco. Wellness smoothie. There's the back of it. It's Saturday morning, and we have zero fucks given. If I have to get up at 5:30, I'm going to show this fucking shit. Right chair. So it's called Pressed. Let's give this one a shot. This one is the acai berry. Marky G just woke up. This is good. Wow. I love it. Damn it, that was good. You got to get these things. I bought some a couple days ago when I went up to Costco. They got a green one. I'll try the green one. And then they got, that comes in a pack of like 8. Those fucking things are good. Shit. I'm going to keep buying that shit. So I had my breakfast. It was the Costco egg burrito. I think it's an egg and chorizo. I don't know what the meat is. Sausage or something like that. But it's a little burrito from Costco. It's in the plastic, clear plastic. I forgot the name brand of this stuff, but it's just good. Then I made my scoop of protein. 1 scoop of veggie powder, 1 scoop of my fruits powder that I showed you the other day. And then when I get done with my workout and shit, I'll come home and drink the rest of it, which is 1 scoop of green, 1 scoop of the red fruits. Matthias, Michaelis, member for 39 months, 2024 crypto explosion level. Thank you very much for taking a step. Hulk, if I want to be a $500 member, ready to send you a super chat for 500? Yes. If the super chat don't go through, try sending 300 and then immediately right after 200. Sometimes some people's banks won't let it go through. And then you contact me right here. Let me give you the contact information. So once you pay the money, Instagram, contact me on Instagram. At the Crypto Hulk 2025. And then on Twitter or X, Let me get that address for yous. Yeah, your nutrition it's important to get nutrient. Oh, and I take a teaspoon of table salt once a day. It's not table salt, it's sea salt. I take 1 teaspoon of sea salt in my smoothie, if you want to call it that, per day. That makes sure I get all the minerals that I need. That's the Crypto Hulk nutrition plan to get the nutrients in. Robert Driscoll, Bobby says health, happiness, and wealth. What a combo, Hulk. But yeah, I've been taking that veggie powder, fruit powder for probably 10 years. 12 more, 13, 14. So it's been a while, very long time I do that. That is like massively important that you get that fruit product. I don't eat all those fruits, man. I'd have to eat like 6 or 8 fruits a day. That's not going to happen. So then all the sugar from the fruit, no. So I just take the powder. It's organic powder, and I get all the nutrients from that, vitamins, and then the minerals shit comes from the table salt. Melanie, oh dang. Melanie Monroe, another brave soul. Let me write down the contact info here. It's a Saturday morning, everybody. I'm not concerned about starting right in. If you're in a rush, go find another channel. It'll probably be better for you anyway, because you won't be here longer than 10 minutes anyway. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, we have a great program lined up today. I'm telling you what, everybody, now is the time. If you ever thought about getting a hookup, Crypto Hulk Show, now will be about the time. You want to be prepared. I don't do price predictions. What we try to do on this channel is be prepared. Common sense, business, fact-based channel. Everything on the show is fact-based. Sometimes people want to know my opinion. They want to be able to call me up on the phone and say, Crypto Hulk, I think I might want to buy this one or that one. How much would you do this, that? It can't hurt to run it by me. I don't know everything, but I know a good amount of information. That's why these people join the channel. Right now, it's critical. Hey, a year ago, 2-3 years ago, ain't nothing happening. Today, let's start. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto at all. I don't know anything about financial advice. I'd be the last person you'd want to pay $500 to, all right? Everything on the show is fake. The only thing that's not fake is my drug use. I've been kicked out of 300 rehabs in the past 20 days. Everything on the show is a lie. Don't believe a word I say. But for the past 6 years of doing Crypto Hulk Show, I've never been straight off drugs, or what do you call it? Clean. I've never been clean. I've always been straight. Let's make sure. Let's take that one back. I've never been clean for 6 years. Totally high. Cocaine junkie. I'm known as a cocaine cowboy. Heroin, methamphetamine, opium, just every single drug you can imagine. I'm just injecting it constantly. If you can't see my hands on the show, I'm injecting drugs right now as I speak. All right, 300. Garrett Cox is like 300 rehabs is rookie numbers. Oh my God. All right. Melduis. Isn't that a restaurant or something? Let's snort some crypto. That could be possible one day. Orlando's checking in. Orlando. Let's go to the article right here. I'm telling you what, everybody, today is a great day. We got cheap crypto prices. And I'm looking for the article right now, which I don't see. Oh, please. Are you serious? Oh, my God. No fucking way. Hold on a minute. Somehow. Oh, this is just. Oh, that's. No, that ain't it. Son of a bitch, man. Okay. We're having a little snafu here. I don't have the article. Where did the hell did that article go? Oh my God. No, this is not good. Okay. I'm gonna have to look for that article. Give me a second here to. Okay, I got it. What we got right here. Let me show you this article. This, I'm telling you what. Okay, nothing will happen in crypto until the top banks get in first. So how it happens is like this. This is what I've seen. Ripple comes up. Ripple, which is the government, comes undercover. Ripple comes up with this software program, this crypto stuff, and they try to release it to the world. The biggest banks of the world just shut it down at first, do all this stuff, try to sue them and all these things, while the biggest banks are studying it and then getting hooked up with it. That's how all this went down. Ripple gets sued. All the brokies get scared. People are chasing after dumb shit crypto, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the dumb shit, Pepe, and God knows what else. All the brokies care about is what's the current price. The price don't matter because Crypto Hawk is the only channel showing you that it all started with Ripple and the dark pools. The guy that made Ripple, Jed McCaleb, he's the one who started all that dark pool dumb shit, where you can buy all your crypto, you can buy it off the order books. No other channel has been showing you this. I started 3 years ago showing you all of this stuff. My. All the other channels are, yeah, they're talking about price and this. Dude, price doesn't even fucking matter. Jed McCaleb started Mt. Gox, and I showed you the website. 2010 dark pools, okay? 2011 is when he sold it. So I showed you a year before he sold it. Jed McCaleb, the founder, one of the founders of Ripple and the XRP ledger and all that shit, he's the one who started all the hiding. They hide when you buy, and you can also hide it if you sell it. Market cap doesn't matter. Dumb shits talk about that, okay? The founders of all this stuff, where did Ethereum come from? Ripple. Where did Vitalik Buterin study before he went off to make Ethereum? He studied at Ripple. It's Stefan Thomas's house in San Francisco. These people, Ripple was there before any of them. Bitcoin is the government, all right? BK22544 says Caleb Brown, Anderson, and now New Tech Bank. Hulk is the way, the truth, and the light. Well, we'll kind of avoid that one. Let's go right here. Société Générale. Crypto Hulk, why are you hooting and hollering about this? Société Générale teams up with Consensus to expand stablecoin access. Everybody, the green light has been given for crypto officially right here. I'm going to show you why this is a big deal. But Crypto Hulk, the prices are still the same. Hold on, let me pull my boyfriend's dick out of my ass. It's pushing so far into my brain, it's cutting off my circulation. Junior, pull it out. Now, Junior's only 7'3" with like a 3-foot dick. Let's get into this article. What we got going on in this article here is you've got one of, let's say, Société Générale is mixed up with the Roth, and I can't say Child's family, okay? This society, look, if you're not one of the founding fathers of banks or whatever, you're not allowed to go first. You're not allowed to. Until all the biggest banks in the world, until they're hooked up, then you can hook up. That's how this goes. There's a pecking order. There's a king of the hill. And for those guys that don't want to be king of the hill, you can be queen of the hill. That's, I guess some people think that's okay nowadays. So you can wear a dress and be queen of the hill if you want. I want to be the queen, Crypto Hulk. I don't want to be the king. I know my name was Frank, but I want to call my name Maria, Queen Maria. I'm like, oh God, these people today, I swear to God, I don't know what the fuck happened to humanity. You've got a French bank. Now, why is a French bank so? Why is it, Crypto Hulk, that if I'm gonna drop some truth right here. Let me show you this. You're gonna be like, damn, this Crypto Hulk guy, he fucking connects the dots, man. Now look right here. I'm going to copy and paste. I'm gonna laze it down like it's never been laid down before. Look at the article right here. The evolution. This is from xrpl.org, something that Ripple never talks about. No other channel. I brought this shit up like 2 years ago. None of these fucking dumbasses are talking about this. This article is from xrpl.org. This is officially XRP Ledger Organization. Who owns it? Oh, it's Ripple, Crypto Hulk. No, it's not. It's the French government. What? No, why didn't they ever talk about this at Ripple Swell and shit, Crypto Hulk? What are you talking about? Okay, listen, dummy. Let me explain it to you, fanboy. You're an XRP Ledger cheerleader, aren't you? Why don't you go put on a wig, put some blush on your cheeks, some lipstick. I know your name's Frank. We're going to call your name Trixie. Put on a little miniskirt and go David Schwartz. Yay, Monica Long. Can I get a picture? Can we get selfies? Can we show up at the next Ripple Swell and take selfies? Got Mr. White Teeth in there too, cheerleader for Ripple. Oh, these people are killing me. Look at the title of this. It's called The Evolution of the XRP Ledger. It's called here, A New Era for the XRP Ledger. Go down to the second section here. A significant milestone. The incorporation of the new foundation. Go to the second paragraph. The XRP Ledger Foundation will operate under French law. The XRP Ledger will operate under French law, with the Paris Court of Appeals having exclusive jurisdiction. Crypto Hulk, what is all this? Okay, let me break it down, because these stupid fucks that work at Ripple, they're all government hacks, okay? The XRP Ledger is controlled by the French government. Now, you remember Ripple had its first bank, Fedor Bank, okay? Now, we can look this one up on Wikipedia. I want you to see how all this dumb shit. Let's look up Fedor Bank really quick. Here we go. Let's do a copy. I want you to see how all this is fake. And Crypto Hulk is the only one who's showing you this. Because I want you to see what the truth is. These other channels won't tell you. They don't fucking have a clue. Okay, right here. Fedor Bank. What is Fedor Bank? It was a German bank. It operated from 2009. Oh, wait, stop. 2009. Wasn't that when Bitcoin started, Crypto Hog? Yep. Fedor Bank. That was Ripple's first bank, wasn't it? It says so the bank operated from 2009. It's a German bank. Where was Stefan Thomas? Remember Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz that made the interledger protocol for Ripple that's already in the internet that allows it all. So German bank, Stefan Thomas. Isn't Schwartz and Stefan Thomas? Isn't that like German names? Yeah. And so the two German guys made the XRP interledger protocol. Yeah. Ripple's first partner, German bank. Now, where did this German bank go? Oh, in 2016, the French bought it. The French took control of it, just like they took control of the XRP ledger. You ever hear that at all at any of these Ripple concerts? No, because these people are fucking dumbasses that go and watch this stupid ass shit. Dude, look, man, I'm telling you, that shit is so fucking ridiculous. Go to these Ripple Swell and all these little functions that they have. This shit's all played out like 80-year-old hookers. So there's your thing right there. Let's look at Fedor Bank. Let's look here just for a second. Here we go. Here's an article on CoinDesk showing Ripple and Fedor Bank. My. What does the article say, Crypto Hulk? I'm juggling sharp knives right now and I can't look. Here's a CoinDesk article from 2014, only like 12 years ago. Fedor Bank becomes the first bank in the entire world to use Ripple protocol. The first bank in the entire world is a what? A German bank is the first mainstream financial institution to offer the Ripple Payments Network. Stop. Damn, Crypto Hulk. How the hell you fight all this shit? Okay. So now that we know this German bank, Fedor, was Ripple's first ever bank, we got two German guys, Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz, probably David Schwartz's brother. They also had Rebecca Schwartz that worked at Ripple. Who knows? Maybe the Grandma Schwartz and Grandpa Schwartz, for all I know. Is it a family, Crypto Hulk, that started Ripple? Yeah, one of the first 5 families of the world controlling shit. So this Fedor Bank gets bought out by the French government. The Ripple XRP ledger gets controlled by the French government. And now for the first time in the world, we have Société Générale, a French bank that now hooks up with Consensus to have a crypto DeFi wallet, staking, everything you can imagine. Are you guys kind of seeing what's going on here? Now, who's helping all this happen is Ripple, because all the on and off ramps and shit, that's Transact. Transact's a Ripple partner. Let's look this up. I'm trying to... Let's do this because Grok, because Google likes to hide shit so we can't find it. So I have to switch over here. Hold on. Transact. Transact integrates with Ripple. Let me pull this up. Transact and Ripple are connected via Transact's fiat on-ramp, off-ramp service. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to... Here we go here. So here's an article on TradingView. It was last year. Let me do a copy and a paste. Transact has integrated into Ripple. There's your evidence right there. Let's go to the Société Générale. French bank Société Générale is expanding access to its dollar-denominated stablecoin. The lender, and it's built on Ripple. Société Générale has like three stable coins. It's on Solana, XRP, Ledger, and Stellar. So Société Générale, one of the oldest banks, has ties to the Roth family. The lender, this is a very powerful bank right there. French bank, of course. Got to be France because they control all this shit somehow. The lender on Wednesday announced a collaboration between its crypto-focused division, Société Générale Forge, and Consensus. Now, we all remember Consensus is working with Line A, or Linea, and they're working with Swift. Consensus is mixed up in this, so that would mean that, and also Swift is mixed up in this, which would mean Linea is mixed up in this. And since we don't have crypto laws, this officially cannot be used until we get these crypto laws. That's when the crypto prices go up. Okay, everybody? They're not going up just because I'm reading the news. You got to stop that mentality. That was 2025. In 2025 and before, you could talk about something and it would pump. Those days are over, okay? What we're trying to do is get in on shit when it's got 2 or 3 zeros in front of it. That way we can become millionaires. That's how we do stuff now. You're still trying to do shit like 2020. That shit's over, man. So Société Générale is working with Consensus. They have a MetaMask, okay? And MetaMask is hooked up with Swift. And Swift is hooked up with Linea because Consensus made it. Got it? You will not see a price increase on Linea just because I'm talking about it, okay? This is called getting prepared for when we get crypto laws, then you get rich after that, okay? I don't know exactly when, but that's how this works. I'm just letting new people, I don't know what you've heard, but it's not buy today, sell tomorrow. Buy today, sell tomorrow. It's buy today and wait until the adults in the room determine when we get crypto laws and regulations. When you have a membership with Crypto Hulk channel at the $300, $500 level for 3 months, then you get to call me and you can find out, Crypto Hulk, what are you doing? What exactly moves are you making? What moves should I make right now so I can get on something? So when the crypto laws hit, bammo, you get money. Massive amounts of money, okay? That's how this works. They are literally showing you right here exactly what's going on, but these brokey don't have the brokey mentality where, well, I bought it today, Crypto Hulk. Why don't I have $5 million tomorrow? Because somewhere along the way, you were watching some fucked up channel. That's why. All right. So we have one of the world's banks now hooked up with MetaMask and Consensus. Swift is hooked up. They're all hooked up in this, okay? This is like none of these banks can do this first. Société Générale has to do it. Notice you got all the banks in the world, and everybody's afraid. No, there's a code, and you can't do some shit unless JP Morgan's in it first, and all these. And somehow Société Générale is hooked up with one of the richest families in the world. They've been given permission. I want you to just see right here. We have, this is like, maybe it's like nobody wants to go first, but nobody wants to be last, right? This might be one of those as well. What I'm showing you here, this is the very, very first time a bank has gotten hooked up like this, where they've got Web3, DeFi, and all these things. Yeah, JP Morgan has a coin, BNY Mellon has a coin, but do they have all the DeFi and wallet shit for retail people like us? Answer, no, okay? This is the very first time. This is when the brokies, like you and me, get hooked up. This is how it all starts. I'm showing you with what crypto as well. We haven't gotten into the deep dive yet. We're at an inflection point in how value moves. Notice they're not talking about just how crypto moves. It's how value. Pretty soon, these coins are going to represent houses, cars, racehorses. It's not just crypto. It's value is what goes into the crypto. And we're at an inflection point in how value moves and how financial systems are structured. Stable coins are an important part of the evolution, helping bridge, here we go with that word bridge, traditional finance and DeFi, that is crypto. Joseph Lubin, co-founder of Ethereum, he's founder of Consensus. That's what he's saying here. At Consensus, we've focused on helping steward that shift by building open, global, interoperable infrastructure. Right here. The integration. I got MetaMask on the phone. That's where I got some crypto. Let me show you. Let me show you. I got $1 million in there. So there's my MetaMask right there. That little wolf looking thing. That's MetaMask. Everybody check it out. That right there is now hooked up with Société Générale for DeFi, staking, Web3. This is the final destination, everybody. We've got one bank in the world. Nobody wants to go first, but nobody wants to be last. This is all coming down right now. You are watching right now. Are you completely prepared for what's to come? And things change, things pivot. I just made a trade 2 days ago. Like, I've never done such. I put a massive amount of money in a particular crypto that I never saw it coming until 2 days ago. So that's why it's important to stay up with your Crypto Hulk, the Crypto Hulk hotline, because sometimes I see opportunities. I'm like, whoa, I never thought about that. Or that one looks, I did some deep dive and I discovered a brand new trade. And I put a very large portion, about 4.5 months of my crypto monthly expenditure, and I just dumped it all into one crypto the other day. If you remember 3 months ago, I didn't know about this 3 months ago. I didn't know about this 2 months ago. I didn't know about this 1 month ago. So as we get closer to this crypto, I start busting moves because things happen quick. When things just go, like just doing nothing for the many years, as we get close to this, stuff happens fast. You want access to information that's massively important. And I just figured something out. I'm like, oh my God. So I haven't bought crypto for about 4.5 months. And I dumped it all into this one crypto 2 days ago. I was like, oh, damn, I got to get this one. It just, sometimes you don't see it. And so here is a real bank hooked up with MetaMask. Let's go into the deep dive with this and find out, why is this so important? And I'm showing you right here. The article covers Société Générale, the digital asset subsidiary. So this is the crypto subsidiary of the French bank Société Générale. It's called Forge. Forge. That's the crypto. So you have the regular bank, traditional, and then the Société Générale subsidiary, which is the crypto portion of this business. Everybody, it just got green lighted. They just partnered with Consensus that makes the Linea crypto. Let me pop this one up here. The crypto Hulk. The Linea crypto prices have jumped. It must not be good, crypto Hulk. No, see, what you do is you're a brokey, and all you care about is price. So when you see a price dump, see, you don't look at the mechanics like me. What you look at is what the dumb shits look at. You look at price, and that's why you get fucking destroyed, okay? Plus, you only watch 15 minutes of the show anyway. It's been 35, so you're not even here. I'm just talking to myself. You're off chasing some other kind of channel, trying to find some easy. Look, I don't do easy shit, okay? That's not part of my vocabulary. I do hard things. I do very hard things, and I become successful. I joined the military at 39 years old. When I joined my recruiter, when I was talking to the recruiter, I said, look, give me the hardest job in the Army that a new person can get. Like, I can't go to air assault school. You can't do that when you first sign up. So when you first come in as a new booty into the Army, I said, give me the hardest job you got. He's like, it's bomb squad and it's a forward observer. I said, well, bomb squad doesn't, that's just dealing with some kind of explosive device. I'm not trying to do that. Get me into some kind of infantry, artillery. And he's like, okay, how about a fire support specialist, a forward observer? It means you'll be trained in artillery and infantry. You'll be trained to go out in groups of 5, cross over into enemy territory, set up observation points, and call for fire and blow shit up. And if you're ever caught, you become hostage. So you got to take it by foot. Yeah, unless you get airdropped in, but you got to take it by foot, walk into enemy territory, try to find some good observation points, and call for fire and blow shit up. Like, that sounds kind of arduous, like really tough physically. Got to be outside in the rain, snow, sleet, and hail. Yeah. Then you got to hike it out. And then if you're caught, you only got 5 of you guys. And if you got an army of 100 that comes up and jumps you, you're pretty much going to get held hostage. I'm like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. I think I'll sign up for it. And that's what I did at age 39. And I can go on and on about all the hard shit that I do. But that's not the point of this show. The point of this show is to make you rich with information. That's why people pay $500 in this program. So I did research, and what we have here is you have Consensus. So there's Linea right there. Linea is a crypto. It was made by Consensus, Joseph Lubin. And who's Joseph Lubin working with right now? Swift. We already know that Swift only tested Linea, and they're done with the 1-year experiment, and it's all done, but they're not going to comment whether they're going to use Linea or not. So let's look at the common sense here. Swift and Consensus worked together for 1 whole year because Swift wants a crypto. No other cryptos used or tested, just Linea, and they're all done testing. Now, common sense, what would make you think they're going to use? Were they using 2, 3, 4, 5 cryptos? No, they were just using 1. And they used that 1 on a test for a whole year. Do you think they really needed a whole year to see if that shit worked? I mean, you'd know after like a month or 2, wouldn't you? 2, 3 months, 4 months. Why do you need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? No, that's not. No. That's not right. They're using Linea. All right. So here we have Consensus is going to integrate its MiCA compliant USD. It's called Coinvertible. They're going to implement this into MetaMask. MetaMask is the world's leading self-custodial Web3 wallet. This is massive right here. If you're reading this right here, you are literally seeing how this is the first one. You're literally seeing the first bank. This will become commonplace. every bank will be linked up just like this. You are literally what? The brokies, they have no idea what we're talking about right now. What we got going on is this expands across. This expands access for MetaMask, millions of users. Its features. Here we go. Here's where Ripple comes in. Features include a fiat on and off ramp via Transact. Ripple partner Transact. Okay, if you're taking notes, there you go. There's where Ripple comes in. Yes, they might be running on Ethereum and all these things, but they need interoperability, which Ethereum will never give you. That's why Transact comes in, a Ripple partner. Now, this has crypto trading. Oh, damn, this bank is going to allow crypto trading, DeFi protocol access. So doing all the DeFi shit you want to do, leasing, yield farming, whatever the fuck you want to do to make money, there it is right there. This, I'm showing you the future right here. Brand new people, you need to start learning real quick, okay? Because this sucker right here, here's the first bank. And guess what happened? All the other banks are they're like dogs with their tongues hanging out and sweat coming off, and they're breathing heavy, like heavy mouth breathing dogs. And they're breathing heavy, and they're looking at what's going on. You know how, like, if you're eating dinner and your dog's just staring at you? Okay, I remember as a little kid, the dog just keeps staring at me, wanting food and shit. This is what the other banks are doing. They're not allowed. This is just my opinion. The other banks aren't allowed to do shit because there's a pecking order, and Société Générale has been given the green light to hook up with crypto. That's basically what's going on. Hook up all the brokies and stuff with the Ripple partner named Transact for the fiat on and off ramps. Okay, this is what's up right here, man. This is amazing. Let me cherry pick this. So we got the founders. I'm not going to read who the founders are, but consensus is all mixed up. Oh, God. Okay. Who are the fintech crypto stacks involved with this? You've got Hacken. It's audited by Hacken. And you've got Ethereum, Solana, and Stellar mixed up. Transact for on-ramps. DeFi protocols. You got Uniswap and Morpho. And you got MetaMask integrated with Swift interoperability. Everybody, I want you to see right here. Swift is already integrated into all this crypto. I'm just letting you know right now. Swift is not going. Remember all the dummies? Oh my God. All these fucking losers. All these years saying, oh, Swift's going away. Ripple's going to take it over. Oh, no. That's why all these dumbasses on X kept saying all this stuff. And I'm like, and I used to go to these little Twitter spaces. I said, no, Swift ain't going away. And everybody would laugh, and all the dummies would be laughing. Well, look right here, dummies. Looks like you were wrong. So very wrong. So very wrong. And Crypto Hulk was right. Swift's not going anywhere. I've been saying that from day one. And all the fucking dummies out there. Wow. How embarrassing. So we got Swift hooked up in this, okay? Now, what we got here is Société Générale joins the crypto community. It joins Consensus. Consensus has Linnea Crypto and was the only crypto tested by Swift and the Consensus cross-border program. They made a crypto stablecoin. It's a USD convertible on the crypto wallet MetaMask. It's the first time a regulated stablecoin, DeFi, wallet, staking, all that. There's been no other, and nobody else has done this except this. This gives Société Générale access to DeFi. It shows how stablecoins will have different use cases. Okay, So some stable coins will be for interbank settlement. Some stable coins will be used for asset servicing. Some stable coins will be used for corporate treasury. And then some stable coins, like the Ripple Labs USD, for cross-border transactions. There we go. Not all stable coins are doing the same things. Next, this article talked about options for wallets. MetaMask, according to Grok, is the world's leading self-custodial Web3 wallet. This opens up Société Générale to what? Fiat on and off ramps through Transact, which is a Ripple partner. And it has DeFi protocol access. This bridges TradeFi and DeFi. Everybody, why is this so important? Well, this is so massive. This Société Générale, for the first time, is a bank that has a regulated stablecoin that brings traditional finance into crypto. No other time in history has this happened. I'm showing you right now. Now is the time to start getting very serious about getting access to Crypto Hulk information and all that. We're seeing it right here in front of you. Before it was like, nothing's happening. Now look at what just happened. One of the biggest banks in the world got the opportunity to have a regulated stablecoin, hook up with MetaMask. This is serious, man. This is the very first time this has happened. All the brokies in the world, they have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, crypto prices are low. That's all I talk about. They have no idea what is going on. They are so distracted by watching fucking midget throwing on the internet. They have just missed this. This is what I'm showing you right here. This is important. You are literally right now seeing the very first bank, stablecoin, DeFi, crypto, all this stuff hooking up right now. This has never happened before at all. Now, this coin, stablecoin, like I said, they've launched on Solana and then Ripple and then Stellar. And it has Swift interoperability. It's already done. They already know what to do. Swift has already been used in this. It's done and tested, all done. Swift has the interoperability. They have their coin. They've already made their choice, Linnea, and all these things. You aren't going to see it in price right now. We don't have crypto laws. They can't greenlight any of this shit right now. We got to wait for the crypto laws. Now, I don't know when that'll happen. That's above my pay grade. What my job is to help prepare you. I don't predict like that dumb shit with the white teeth and all that shit. That's so fucking gay. All right. All I can do is prepare you and show you what just happened. What cryptos are they using? These you might want to consider buying. I don't have a time and date on when stuff happens. Nobody does, except the top rich people in the world. All this happens when it happens. All right, Bull Boy. Some extra cash for the Army stories. Thanks for it all, Hulk. Yeah, I still remember it was September 2009. Crypto Hulk was 39 years old. Shit, dude, that was like 17 years ago or something. 16 years ago, I joined the Army. Damn, that goes by fast. But I remember sitting there on the little bunks. We had little bunk beds, and I'm sitting there with my elbows on my legs and sitting there upright at like 5 in the morning, 5:15 or wherever it was. I'm sitting there. We had 2 younger drill sergeants. They were like E5s, I think. Yeah, both I think were E5s. Maybe one was an E5, one was an E6. I don't remember. I don't even fucking care. Good people. Good people. They knew that I was in a deployment right when I got to like Fort Stewart, Georgia. It didn't take more than like 4 months, and I'm already like in Iraq. These drill sergeants weren't fucking lying. They said, we're going to get you ready because you guys are going straight to Iraq. This was 2009. And I'm like, man, they're all saying this shit so we can. No, they weren't lying. We were in Iraq. I was like, man, but I'll tell you what, the drill sergeants prepared us. I could tell. At first, I thought they were lying, but I could tell right after just the. I'm a pretty good judge of character when it comes to certain things. And I could tell these guys looked desperate, like they were trying to teach us shit so we could learn, so we wouldn't get killed overseas. I could kind of see after a while, I'm like, he's kind of trying a little bit too much to encourage us to learn this shit. Like, we might have to use this stuff. Oh, we did, right away. We got that notice right when I got to Fort Stewart, like a month or two later. Oh, you guys are getting deployed. I'm like, son of a bitch, I just got here. Yeah, I was like, damn, those drill sergeant guys are really not lying to us. But I was sitting there on the bunk. Then the older drill sergeant, I think he was in E7, sergeant first class. He comes walking in. He sees me. He passes me. He looks to the right, looks at me, takes a few more steps and stops. He turns around and he starts kind of smiling. And he's like, I can't remember exact words, but he's kind of like laughing and stuff. Said, who the fuck brought him in? Like, that's a guy, I like that one. And he's like, what unit are you from? Who put you up to that? And I am looking around and I stand up, at attention. And I'm like, drill sergeant, I don't understand your question. And he's like, come on, Pry. He's like, come on, Pry. Who put you up to this? And I'm just like, he was trying to pretend like I was okay. So the other drill sergeants had to tell him, this guy's really in the Army. And he looked at me, what? He looked back at his drill sergeants and they're like, yeah, he just joined. This is real. It's not a joke. Like, he's not from another platoon. Like, he's not a sergeant from another platoon. He just joined the Army. He's 39. And the drill sergeant guy's like, what? He's like, he said something like, I don't know, like, holy shit or something, like, this is for real? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I think it was like early in the morning. It kind of caught him off guard or something. But yeah, that's how it went. That was the first day in the Army. So let me see, where are we at? We've got 7 minutes. Okay. Let me take a look. See if I covered everything. There's a lot of people mixed up in this. This is big. You got Consensus, MetaMask, BNY Mellon's mixed up in this. Deutsche Börse with Clearstream, BitVavo, BitPanda, BitMe, Bullish, Europe, Uniswap, Morpho, MakerDAO, Swift's involved, XRP Ledger, Stellar, Keyrock. I think Keyrock's a Ripple partner as well. Bitstamp. That's a day one Ripple partner. Wintermute is involved. Spyco, Safe Wallet. Oh, and that is it. That is the article right there. Everybody, congratulations. We have entered the day when there's a real bank. Lastly, here's this deep dive, Rot Shear. I'll speed through this deep dive and make it painless. Ripple Transact. I think I got that one done. Okay. This next one is massive. I'm going to do the world famous Crypto Hulk deep dive in 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes. This one I'm gonna boogie. That means do it fast. Boogie, when you boogie, it means you used to dance. So if you do the boogie, but it's not the Dougie, that's something else. That's some kind of country thing. All right. I don't even know what that shit is. I don't even want to know. If you know what it is, don't tell me. This one here, look at this, man. I'm telling you what, this is getting so big, this crypto stuff. This is so big, it's bigger than my Crypto Hulk's ego. Ondo Finance. Now, I don't have time to show the evidence for this. I've done it 3 million times. Ondo is a crypto company working with BlackRock, the biggest investment company in the world. Ondo is a partner of BlackRock because Ondo is working with Axelar, which is another crypto. It's a Ripple partner. Axelar is working with Ripple, and what they do is they have this fund called BIDL, B-U-I-D-L. They have a fund. I think you have to have $50,000 to buy into like this fund. But Ondo is a straight up Ripple partner through Axelar. They're using Ripple technology. Let's put it like this. Ondo is partnered up with Axelar like a bridge, and Axelar utilizes the XRP ledger and Ripple technology. So basically BlackRock's using Ripple, if you want to put it like that, technology. So Ondo's using this. Now, what happened is Ondo hooks up with Clearstream, who hooks up with a company called 360X. Ondo, Clearstream, and 360X have partnered to connect, here we go, everybody, traditional financial markets with crypto. This right here is so massive, this Ondo Finance, because when you're talking Ondo, you're talking BlackRock, the biggest financial company in the entire world. Like, this is what I want you to see what's going on. They are literally taking, everybody, you don't even have to believe in crypto right now. You don't even have to. If you look up Ondo Finance, if you look up Clearstream and 360X and you study those companies, these are traditional companies. You're seeing that they're bringing now traditional companies into crypto. You don't have to believe it at all because it's happening right in front of you. I'm going to show you. I'm showing you already two of the cryptos that are involved in this, Ondo and Axelar. Have you guys posted that on there? Stellar. Okay, Axelar. Mr. OG showed you guys Axelar right there. Mr. OG showed you Ondo. So those are those two cryptos. If you want to buy them, they're part of the show. Okay, let's continue on this. Ondo, Clearstream, 360 have partnered to connect what? Traditional financial markets. Mr. Businessman, Mr. Businesswoman, and Mr. Businessman that thinks he's a businesswoman. This is all happening right here in front of your face. Okay, you don't have to believe a fucking word I say. This is fact-based, what I'm showing you right here. The partnership will see the firms combining their strengths across the full life cycle of tokenized securities. What is that? They're turning securities into crypto right in front of your face. And a lot of you have no idea what's going on. I'm showing you now the biggest company. This is not Crypto Hulk selling you a fucking thing. You've got the biggest companies in the world. Look this shit up. I just showed you right there. There's the article. The biggest companies in the world taking regular stocks, turning them into crypto form, and then offering them on a platform. That's what we're talking about right here. It's happening right now. The transformation of crypto is happening right here on this program. I'm showing you the examples. This is not my opinion. This is fact-based programming on Crypto Hulk Show. And there's cryptos involved with this. Let me look up my deep dive right here. Ondo Finance. So that's one of the cryptos. Ondo is a leading real-world asset tokenization platform. They're partnered with BlackRock. Ondo takes real-world things like shares of General Motors or Porsche and turns them into a crypto, and then people buy them. This is all happening right now in front of you. I don't care if the prices are cheap. That means buy them right now. It's not time to sell, dumbass. Right now, it's time to buy. Later, when we get crypto laws and everything, let me break down to you how it works. Buy low, sell high. Let me repeat this for the slow people. Buy low, sell high. There you go. It's basic. I have a fucking monkey figure that out, okay? It's not sell right now. It's not sell next week. Dummies, listen, brokies, here's why you're broke. Buy now, sell later. Do you get it? Okay, let's move on. What do they have for sale? Okay, Amazon. Amazon will be, the ticker will be AMZNON. See, Ondo is doing this. So here, this is the first phase. They'll have Circle. So, okay, they'll take the company Circle, tokenize it, and have the token for sale. Circle, if you go on their platform, will be CRCL. Then it's going to end with ON for Ondo. Okay, Google, same thing. Google will be GOOGLON. Facebook, Meta will be Meta, METAON. Okay, if you've noticed a pattern, Nvidia, the microchip company, Nvidia will be NVDAON. On and on. Tesla, TSLAON. I'm showing you right here, brand new people and brokies. They're already doing this. The biggest companies in the world, they're taking real world assets like stocks and putting them into tokens. I'm showing you right here. It's happening, okay? Now, who's involved as an advisor? Patrick McHenry. Who's Patrick McHenry? Oh, he just used to, he's a vice chairman of this, okay, this project. He's vice chairman. Who was he before then? He worked in the United States government a couple of years back. Patrick McHenry. I think he was like a Congress. I don't know if he was a senator, but he was like a House of Representatives. Patrick McHenry. He was one of the biggest proponents for crypto, but he left and went to work for private companies so he could probably make millions of dollars. There it is right there. Okay. This project is hooked up. Listen to who are the permissionless chains they're using. This project's using Ethereum, Solana, BNB, primary assets. You got the Ondo chain layer 1 for Aptos, Arbitrum, Polygon, XRP Ledger, Sui, Cosmos, Stellar, Plume, PLUME, Plume. There's another one. Let me cherry pick this because I probably got 2 minutes left. State Street's involved. Everybody, this is so huge. The biggest in the world. All the biggies are involved in this, everybody. You are literally watching the financial platform of the world. We're in a metamorphosis right now. I'm using big words, college words. Shit you can't begin to understand. I'm just showing you, everybody, now is the time right now to get serious with your crypto because they are busting moves right now. And I'm not going to see everything, but then something might pop up and I'm like, oh, shit, I got to go with that one. And that I can't predict. It's like, that's why if you stay tight to this channel, you're going to know everything that I know. Okay, Camino. I think there might have been a crypto we invested in a while back, Camino, Kamino. That might just be a platform, but I think there was a crypto that we invested in, but I'm not sure. Anchorage Digital is providing custody. Ledger, the company Ledger's involved. Zodiac Custody is involved in that. What is that? That's Ripple. Fireblocks is involved. This is like the biggest, everybody. This involves, if you're not on this list, you ain't shit. That's what this is right here. Franklin Templeton's in on this. Goldman Sachs, everybody. Connexus by JP Morgan. MasterCard's in on this. They got their multi-token network. And that's all Ripple and Stellar and all that shit. Wow, this is massive right here. Wallets. There's all kinds of wallets. The MetaMask wallet, the Lobster wallet's involved in this. Everybody. Axelar. Who are the bridges to this project? Axelar, Ripple partner. Layer Zero's involved. Alchemy Pay, Ripple partner. Chainlink, Ripple partner. Coinbase. Google, Ripple partners involved. RWA.XYZ, we went over that crypto. They're involved. I think that'll do it for this article. It's got everybody in it. But it started with MetaMask. So it's integrated with MetaMask. And then they can allow other other wallets to hook up. Okay. Oh, shit. 5 minutes over. I think that'll be a wrap. $500 people, if you need some assistance, try to keep it right to the point. I don't mind if you call me at all. You're paying for it, but please don't talk about your dog and your trip to Wally World last year. I don't need to hear that shit. I don't. But I'm always here to help you figure out if you wanted to buy a crypto or crypto, should I swap this, whatever. You're always free to call me, but just it's not personal chit chat time. It's me trying to help you get rich time, okay? So if you focus on that, great. With that, I'm going to go. I got to work out, cold plunge, and then I'll start taking phone calls. Depends on if I have a lot of phone calls, I will not have a PM show. If I get time today, then I can look for information and maybe have a PM show. So however it works out, I can't tell you if I'm going to have a PM. I don't know how it's going to get. So other than that, I'll see you on the next one.